Thank you for tuning into Invennt Insights with me, Sree Vinayak, and my colleague.
Hi, I'm Sara.
Today we're going to be talking about digital transformation. In collaboration with the Institution of Civil Engineers, we published a report to see whether the industry is ready for Construction 4.0. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the industry, whether we are ready, the skills that we need, the way the industry is moving forward, and how data and digital is transforming our sector. During the discussions at the IC, we spoke a lot about data, the skills, whether the industry possesses the skills that is required to transform. You're doing a master's at UCL about data and geospatial analytics.
Yeah, it's about smart cities and data analytics.
Can you just elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah,
first?
I mean, actually, my background is in architecture, but as you just said, data now is everywhere in all the sectors, the built environment, in case of designing or even the construction sector, as you were saying, even in management. So the report was talking about how to integrate this digital transformation as well as a strategy for companies. And even now, I think the skills that are needed in terms of data analytics, learning new languages, which when we used to study architecture, those were not there. Even in your experience in management as well.
Exactly. We have worked with some of our clients in their digital transformation journey in the recent past, especially to make sure that they bring data out of silos. Most of the organizations with legacy systems tend to have data logged in individual systems, so your HR data doesn't talk with project data. None of these projects data is linked. So one of the things that we've done with one of our big clients is to actually break those barriers, bring data through a data lake, and make more sense of it through dashboards which are readily available, rather than through Excel and PDF reports.
Yeah, which I think it's the very first step.
It is.
Which is a very important step as well. So everyone can access anything,
correct,
anytime, anywhere. Since now, we are in an age of working everywhere.
One of the amazing research papers that I had the opportunity to read talks about the whole digital transformation journey. So you start with digitization, then you go into digitalization, and then you have the final step, which is the digital transformation. Digitization is where you take information or data that's either in paper form and then convert it through an app or through forms or through various facilities, transform that into a structured data format. Then you start adding, the next step is digitalization, where you start adding analytics and things like that. Digital transformation is the final step where you use the data and the analytics to drive decision making across a business. And to do that,
Where do you think we are now in the construction industry? Because I know we're way, if you want, just a bit late.
I wouldn't say we are overly late. There are businesses that are taking the lead in it, but more importantly, businesses are realizing the fact that if they don't do it, they just might become a lot more problematic in the future, because their competitors could actually run away based on data-driven decision making. So rather than the whole gut feeling of taking decisions to predominantly strategic decisions when it comes to either investment, plant acquisition.
Especially because, as you just said, in the construction sector, you have the biggest amount of investments spent on the biggest projects, maybe in all industries.
Correct. But the only issue is there are so many businesses who have done bits and pieces here and there. It's to accumulate everything so that there is a solution. That, I think, is going to be a challenge for us. With the way the industry is kind of structured, you've got the client, the tier 1 contractor, the tier 2 contractor, and specialist contractors underneath them, to bring everyone onto the same skill set or the same ability to do a particular thing, whether it be analytics or whether it be through BIM or common data environment, is going to be difficult. But clients are predominantly leading the way, with major contractors following the route. But the important factor is, as an industry, we have to find the right people with the right talent, so that we can go from the digitization to the digital transformation journey. Which brings us towards the course that you're doing.
Yeah, I think all the skills that are now that are accessible for everyone are enabling individuals to take more data-driven decisions in terms of building design. So starting from the micro scale to the macro scale, starting from the building, then the built environment, and maybe leading to a smarter city.
On that note, I think we are hosting Alex Tassetti on our Construction Big Breakfast podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, he's coming on February 28th, so please tune in. He's a guru in smart cities with an experience of more than 15 years in this field.
I look forward to listening to his opinions about what we have to do to transform our industry forward. But we are also keen to listen to your thoughts on data, digital, and the digital transformation to ensure that our industry can be ready for construction industry 4.0. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.